Hello, Realtors. It's the June podcast. It'll be a short one. We're doing vacation theme. I'm Byron King, South Carolina Association Realtors General Counsel. Mike Christ is on the board, and Sharon Stone's doing marketing. Tiara?
Hi, I'm Tiara Pitts, the Director of Fair Housing here at SCR, and a member of our SCR Legal Team with Byron and Austin, and super excited to bring you this June podcast episode.
Yeah, and speaking of Austin, he's already on vacation down at Hilton Head near the beach. Just kidding, he's down there doing forms. Hilton Head Association Realtors looking at adopting the SCR forms. That's big news. Like I said, this will be a kind of a short vacation theme. We'll talk about the top hotlines, top ethics, and vacation rentals. Is it legal themed game show? The Gamecocks are headed to Florida for their regional. Reminder of your member benefits. We're getting good feedback on Forewarn, your safety app. Please get that on your phone and use it all the time as part of your safety program to help keep you safe and help detect vacant land sale scam fake sellers. Reminder about the technology helpline at 877-573-5607. And the legal hotline that Tara was talking about, you can reach the three of us, and Nick Kromitis is also an attorney CEO, at 803-772-5206, and we'll help you on legal issues. So Tara, the first thing I was just going to bring up with vacation kind of things I was thinking about, we have some new forms. We have a Vacation Rental Act form, because when you buy a house that has vacation rental reservations, you have to honor those for a time period, so that form can help with the transaction. A lot of times if you're buying a vacation home, they're furnished, so you can use our bill of sale form and the new form from the Forms Committee, the personal property addendum. And anytime you have lease issues, make sure you get the closing attorneys working on that right away. Any kind of hotlines that you're getting on any kind of vacation-themed issues?
Yes, so one common hotline I've been getting is in reference to, of course, you can, buy and sell a home that's a vacation rental, and while during that period, you are allowed to still get some bookings as long as everything is disclosed and you're using our forms and talking to your attorney. However, what you don't want to do is have a, contract for the sale and then be doing additional bookings or reservations without informing the other party or without getting that agreed to in writing, or even if it's to a family member or something like that. You want to make sure that you're doing everything legal and everything, everybody is consenting to it, because we've been seeing problems come up with that, or even with a call I got recently. A person was selling a vacation rental, and the buyer wanted to rent the vacation property for a period before that sale would close, and kind of stay there. But that's always problematic. Not that you can't do it, but anytime a buyer is taking occupancy before closing, you can have some potential problems down the line and have to get attorneys involved. So if possible, we recommend, everything transferring at closing and being more clean than having a buyer move in early to that property, even if it's a vacation property.
That's a good point, because I was up in Greenville yesterday, and congratulations to Chris Bailey, who was appointed the new CEO at GJR, and Nick Sabatine, who is on retirement. Nick Sabatine, thanks for all the help over the years. But one thing that came up there was not just vacation rentals, but say the buyer's going to move in early or the seller's going to stay in late, so we have forms for that. It's really for a short time frame. Basically, a closing gets delayed from a Friday to a Monday, Tuesday type thing. And if somebody's going to be there for a long time, we have a lease form that you could put somebody in, because like you were talking about, sometimes they get in and then you can't get them out without going to court, and that's when we get those calls on the hotline. So sometimes hotels can even help with short stays. This is a plug for our last legal podcast that Tiara and I did with the LLR director, Meredith Butler. She was talking about June 30th is license renewals this year. There's no background checks, no fingerprinting, but so in July, brokers in charge need to check, make sure the broker in charge license is renewed, and check all your licensees. Otherwise, you're practicing real estate illegally, and LLR will come knocking on your door. Also, June 1, the new residential property condition disclosure statement went online. Tara, are you getting any hotlines on the new disclosure statement?
Yeah, one thing we've been getting on the hotline is, let's say you have the new statement just went live and active on June 1st, which we're still, close to that date, but some people had listings on, the 30th or the 29th, and they want to know, should they have used the new form. So if it was prior to the June 1st deadline, you technically did not have to use the new form until June 1st and any listings after. However, we always recommend, especially if it's very close, to just go ahead and update that, even if you got a listing with the older form, if it's a close in date, like in, a week before that form went active or a couple of days, then it might be good to have your seller update that form. Of course, we can't force them, but our legal advice would be to just update it as much as possible. When you find out new information, update the form, because what it helps prevent is potential problems and, things that are on the new form that weren't asked on the last form. Let's say a question comes up about that. If you just have the, the new updated form, everything disclosed, then you can maybe have a smoother transaction. Of course, that's not guaranteed, but what it can prevent is someone saying, oh, this wasn't disclosed, or if I would have had, the new form, then I would have knew this information. So in times when you want to know, should I disclose something or should I not, just always disclose it. Even if you're not legally obligated to, it could help in the future and help save that deal.
Yeah, fantastic. And speaking of like the new residential property condition disclosure statement, they've increased the amount of questions on flood insurance, like private and FEMA claims. We have a form on flood insurance and regular insurance, and we've recently seen the news where State Farm and Allstate have stopped writing homeowners coverage in California due to cost rebuild regulation and environmental hazards, wildfires, things like that. So we're in hurricane season, so make sure you're handling insurance issues down across South Carolina. In the future, we're doing a July podcast on AI, so stay tuned for that. If you're thinking about doing a fall vacation, we've got the 4-state regional in mid-October in Savannah. We talked about the insurance forms. And so what we'll do now, Tiara, there's just two of us, so we'll play Is It Legal? So I'll ask you the questions, and then you can answer those, please. So question number one is, if I'm a realtor and I'm just going on vacation, can I just leave my clients hanging and call them back when I get back?
That is a great question and something to keep in mind. You do not want to just leave your clients hanging, even if you're going on vacation. The problems that can come with that is if your client can't get in contact with you, they weren't, made informed that you would be out of the office or given someone else in your office to work with, and now they really want to buy this house, so they go put in an offer with another agent. Now we have a potential commission dispute on our hands between, the actual listing agent and the other agent who helped them, or buyer's agent, however that goes. So how to avoid that as much as possible is to just keep your clients updated. Tell them, I'll be out of the office from this date until this date. I'll get back to you on this date. It's really important in real estate and as us as attorneys in setting client expectations and communication. When someone feels that they're communicated with or feel that they've been, made aware that you're going to be back in the office on June 9th, you have your email set up to give those automatic responses. People feel more comfortable. They feel like they're not just left hanging. So I would say just always keep your client updated. Of course, sometimes they still go on and do that even when you communicate with them. And in that case, we have a system, arbitration system by which we can handle those arbitration disputes if that, becomes an issue.
Great answer. Question number two, I'm a realtor. I'm just going on vacation. Can I get my friend at another brokerage, another brokerage keyword, to handle my seller clients, my buyer clients, and my open houses while I'm on vacation?
No, you wouldn't want to get someone that is not permissible. You would not want to get someone from another brokerage to be handling your listings. Now, you could potentially have someone in your own brokerage because that listing agreement does belong to the actual brokerage, which, gives more authority to be able to help out with your own agents or a broker designating things to different agents. Now, if it's outside of the company, even if you're friends, we wouldn't advise to do that.
Super. Correct. And then the last question, I'm a realtor and, I ain't done some closings, so my fund's a little bit tight, and I see in MLS there's a vacant beach house or vacant lake house or vacant mountain house. Can I just use it for the weekend?
Definitely not legal. You do not want to be using your clients' houses for pool parties or get-togethers or anything like that. That could get you in a lot of trouble with real estate law, with license law and ethics. And, even if the pool is really nice, we don't advise doing that.
What if I want to make some TikTok videos, one of the listings? What's your advice on that one?
Yeah, if you don't have a listing agreement, you need to be careful with marketing a property. Let's say if you're at an open house and you see a really nice open house and you want to just put it out there, but you don't actually have that listing agreement to be able to market that property, then we would say don't do it. Even though, even if you're promoting your friend's business or something like that, it could always be potential liability that could come back on you for advertising and marketing a property when you don't have the listing agreement to it, even on different media platforms such as TikTok.
Super. And then I'm just going to go through the top 10 hotlines and ethics, and I'm going to let you bring it home, Tiara. So our top 10 legal hotlines from April, we're waiting on the May numbers, but number 1 is state laws. Number 2 is forms. Number 3 is disclosure. Number 4 is agency. Number 5 is advertising. 6 is due diligence. 7 is compensation issues tied with license law. 8 is ethics. 9, earnest money disputes, and then a tie at 10 for MLS issues and property management, vacation rentals that we talked about. And I compiled our ethics, what we're seeing complaints. So I'll just do the top 6 or so. So the top, number 1 is Article 1. That's the one where you look after the best interest of your clients. Number 2 is disclosure. Remember on our hotline, disclosure was a top issue. 16 is interfering with other people's clients. That's Article 16. That relates to the hotline on agency. Number 4 is Article 12. That's our advertising. That was also a top 5 on our hotlines. And number 17 is compensation disputes. That's our mediation arbitration. Here at Tiara talk about that. So the way you get paid is with contracts. MLS is a contract, buyer agency agreement's a contract, listing agreement's a contract, referral agreement's a contract, independent contractor agreement, compensation agreement is a contract, and then your compensation agreement is that. And then wrapping it up, Article 9 is get everything in writing. So that's their top hotlines and top ethics. Tiara, if you can take us home, please.
Yes, so that was good. And I just have a couple of comments. In reference to Article 16, the interference, we have been getting comments with that. If a person comes to you and says, I'm in a listing agreement or buyer's agency with another agent, but I don't like them, I don't want to work with them, they're not advocating on my best behalf, I want to work with you. So at that point, I would advise you to contact the other company, the broker, make sure they do have a listing agreement. At that point, your hands are really tied. You can't steal them away, or even if you feel that you would be a better advocate or better agent for them, you can't assist them in getting out of those agreements, even if they're saying, I don't like this person, I don't want to work with them. You want them to have a clean break and be released from a buyer agency or be released from a listing agreement and then come sign and work with you. People can't just simply stop performing their duties in a contract and an agreement just because they don't like someone or something like that. You would want them to get out of that because you could potentially put your license on the line or interference or have cases against you for doing that. So just be careful with that. And in conclusion, we are launching, finally, I know we've been talking about this for a while, but our Spanish forms will be launching in July, and we're super excited to bring this as an additional member benefit where we'll have, some of the forms that Byron was just discussing, such as our regular sales contract, our earnest money disclosures and things like that, translated from English to Spanish so that we can suit Spanish-speaking buyers and sellers and consumers and help with that process and give you a legal document. However, everything will still be signed on our English forms, like the signatures and everything, but it will be a word-for-word translation so that you can have that to accompany you and, keep it for your files and your documents. So that's exciting. It's launching in July. Here at SCR, we're also celebrating Juneteenth on June 19th. And our office will be closed that day. So we will definitely be celebrating that and putting out some things in our newsletter. Yeah, I think that's about it. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you need our assistance, please contact us on the legal hotline. And that is all I have, Byron.
Fantastic. Have a safe vacation. Keep it safe, legal, and profitable out there. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.